Hi, I'm Jared Leonard. I'm a student shop employee in the UNT Scenic Construction Shop. If you look over to my right, you see this is our scenic shop. It's where we have all our tools, where we build all our sets and everything like that. So if you wanna come on over this way. Over there we have our tool cage. It's a little cluttered right now because we're currently finishing up a build right now. I'll show you later. Have our CNC over there. We have our main miter saw right here, various other saws. And then we have our shop foreman's office right here, named Matt Pelletier, but he is not here today. He is on his little vacation for himself. Then we have our table saw, and then we have our various wooden materials that we use for sets. So, if you want to follow me, I'll show you all to the current set that we are doing. It's called 7 Guitars, and it's currently Wednesday, and it actually opens up tomorrow. So come and see it, guys. It's great. And over here, as we're walking by, this is our paint and props department. This is where everything on set has to be painted, all the props, everything like that. Scene shop and the paints and prop shop work very hand in hand for a lot because everything that we build has to be then painted before it can go up. So it's a lot of working hand in hand with each other, a lot of collaboration and everything like that. So if you look right here, these are two of our paint and props employees, Natalie and Liam.
So all of these chickens were made by our very talented prop designer and master Sylvester, with along the help with scene shop worker Mark Kidwell. They designed a mold. They did so much research on how big a chicken actually is. Like we were scavenging around UNT trying to find different taxidermied animals, any skeletons from like Elm Fork or from CVAD. We were able to find some information, but they're able to get down a real good design, and we made the molds out of silicone. We had a bunch of attempts. Thankfully, the last one we did worked. We were able to make these really cool and like semi-realistic chickens that we feathered, and they even have blood capsules inside. So in one of the scenes, no spoilers, the chicken dies, sadly, but blood actually comes out of it, like prop blood. But yeah.
This is the set for our show, 7 Guitars. If you look, there's a lot of minute details that have gone into it and everything like that. And if you look down, you'll see the stage is not what a normal theater stage looks like. This is a raked stage that we had to build completely out of platforms and everything like that, which then was covered in carpet, painted brown, and then covered in dirt. So it's been a long process getting to this point. And then we have, from the front, this is everything we have. And if you look closely at this building here, you see that these bricks are actually individually made. We had to cut, and we used a thing called a guillotine to manually cut them. Liam was very gracious in helping cut a lot of these bricks. There's like 10,000 bricks that needed to be cut and then painted and then stapled on. Very fun stuff for us. We loved it. And then we have our staircases that we built, and the actors do go up and down these staircases, but before any actors even think about touching it, we make sure to test it ourselves to make sure it's completely safe for anybody else. So,
I'm going up there?
nah, I don't need to go all the way up there. I don't feel like that. But yeah, so this is the front of the set, and then if you follow me, we'll show you the back of the set, all the backbones and everything that goes into it. You get to see all this fun stuff, all the backbones. All this is what we had to build because the actors do need to be able to get up and down from the second level all the way down. And so we had to make sure that every step, everything was insured to make sure that it's completely safe. And we have a lot of canvases and flats in the back to make sure that nobody can see into the back of our set. So there's a lot of stage dressing and covering and fixing and a lot of problem solving, I'll say, because this show has had a few little details we had to kind of work with, but I think now I think we're pretty proud to show UNT what we've finally finished. So yeah. And you'll follow me. Take a little walk down the stairs that we so graciously built.
Wow, I'm trusting you guys.
And there were some parts of the set that had to be altered a little bit because of time constraint or other aspects of it, but we were able to adapt with what we had. We actually, if you look over here, the brown header on top of this building, we actually used that. It was our headers for Pride and Prejudice, the last show that we did in the studio. We actually kept it and painted it brown and then reused it for this show. So, you know, we can do a bit of recycling and save time and budget. So that's wood and time that we don't have to use up. So yeah. So I'm currently a student shop staff employee, and I've been working here for almost 2.5 years now. I actually got hired right when COVID hit, so that was fun figuring all of that out. But this is actually going to be my last show at UNT because I graduate in December. So it was definitely a fun experience for it to be my last kind of hurrah and everything. And I would say it's very fantastic to work here in this department because all the professors, my bosses, everything like that are very willing to work with my class scheduling, personal life, everything like that. They're very understanding of the real world. Unlike a lot of other bosses I've had in the past or professors that only care about their class or their time, they understand other things happen in your life. And they're also very great connections because I actually am currently sitting with a job offer from that theater company in Dallas because of Matthew McKinney. He'd helped me get in contact with him, and I formed a great relationship with him because of him, and so it really helped me get a good work opportunity because of that. So yeah, and I know some of my other employees that are currently hiding from the camera right now. I know they plan to graduate soon, and I'm confident that they will also get the same opportunities that I have had. And I'm sure anybody else that chooses to work here, intense job opening because I'm leaving, I think they would be able to find great connections as well.